Hello everyone, BJ Fruity back with another review. Somebody just sneezed. That'd be my mom. Whoops. I don't know if you heard it or not, but anyways, I apologize. These are the bicycle expert backs. These are Walmart exclusives in the US. For some reason, Walmart has a bunch of decks that are exclusive, but you can only buy them in the US. You can't find them even in Canada. Never mind other countries. And these are a couple of them. I'll have a couple of others reviewed later on. These are the expert backs. It says standard size. Bicycle expert back. Playing cards actually says USB-C expert back. I'm not really sure why, but it does. Of course, one is blue, one is green. You got the vintage style spade pip. Looks pretty nice. Lots of dirty, faded, stained parts to it, as you can see. On the one side says Heritage Series, made in USA. On the other side, same thing. Top says standard size, Heritage Face. Bottom here, barcode and USB-C info. The back, so here the back design, which you can see is a bit different from one to the other, just because it is staining and fading and wearing out. And then you got standard black seals. And the flap has got your bicycle trademark stuff. And that's that. The reason why it's Heritage Series and why it's styled like the 125th anniversary decks is because I believe it is being produced as kind of a new version of the 125th anniversary edition, because that's a couple years ago already. They can't keep selling that. Basically an updated version, and that's that. I know in Canada they have one that is a brown version called the Bicycle Heritage deck, but it's basically the same thing. Originally, by the way, they also have a red version of this deck, and originally when they produced it, it didn't have the expert back. It had a different back. I don't recall the name of it. I think it was, is it the old fan back? I don't know. I forget the name of it, but it's almost identical. So they made a mistake, and I think it was Mike at Being Poker World contacted him. Talked to his contact there and said, "Hey, you guys screwed up. This is not the expert pack, close, but no cigar." And they reprinted the red one, and I believe these are the correct ones. As you can see, it does have a one-way back design. You can tell this by the staining. It is stained pretty bad and worn out. You do get a couple of ad cards, the social media one and the rules one. Yay. You get your standard very old looking Joker, and then the guarantee one. The Ace of Spades is vintage style. It says Playing Cards US on top, a bicycle on the bottom with a code, and then there's a vintage spade pip. It is, I just noticed that it's pretty weird that they have everything vintage style except for the Jokers. I don't know what they were thinking or why they did that, but they did that. Court cards, you can see, is vintage style, just like the 125th anniversary deck, except it looks like the original 125th anniversary deck 125 years ago. And your pips are also vintage style. So it's pretty cool. Air Custom Fitness bicycle stock. Haven't played around with it much, I just got it. But it looks great, handles good. I like it. Some people absolutely love worn out, faded looks like these. Some don't like them at all, and some are more in the middle. I think I'd probably be more in the middle. I don't absolutely love it, but I certainly don't hate it. I like it. It has its place, and I think it should be checked out. Finding these online, a little bit difficult. I know playingcards.net has them for like $6 or $7 each. Cheaper to get them at Walmart, of course, but it is what it is. And then, of course, you got the green one. I just saw it quickly. Again, the one-way design, and again, Hello, let's zoom in. Same back design except it's green and very worn out and cracked and dirty. And I like it. If you're not in the States, find someone that is. Have them go to Walmart, see if they can find them. And they can ship them to you, and it's a lot cheaper than going through a reseller, that's for sure. And that's what I got. I'll see you next time.